Hello, everybody. I hope that you won't be mad at me when I say that I actually started and didn't press the record button, and I was about 7 minutes in before I realized it. Anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about last upload, Extreme Rules, and all that good stuff, but I just want to get this out of the way. It's a tag team match, The Shield versus DX. I feel really bad, but anyway, let's get into it. That's too bad, too. I had something really good going. Anyway, I guess I'll repeat what I said, at least about Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules went very well for our first pay-per-view. I was very happy with it. And I'm going to do a quick recap. If you haven't watched it, whatever, I'm going to do some spoilers, so mute the video for like 45 seconds or so if you don't want to hear it, but I strongly suggest you go watch it, and you're going to find out one way or the other if you continue to watch the series. Anyway, wow, that's awkward. Anyway, we have a new World Heavyweight Champion in Hollywood Hulk Hogan. We have new Tag Team Champions and Tons of Funk. Ultimate Warrior retain. His Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose retain. Oh! Sorry if you happen to hear my ringtone there. Apparently there's a tornado warning from my area. Who really gives a shit? Really. Here we go, gentlemen. I talked before, but there's going to be a Tag Team Championship match, and this is it. Strap in, everybody. just want to say that I feel so bad because not only did I mess up by starting the recording not on time, but for some reason when I was making the NWO, I got the 3-man thing right, but the 2 tag team thing I messed up on, and I'm very sorry about that. It will be fixed. God damn it, people. Alright. So now I keep getting text messages telling me that there's a tornado warning in my area. I don't know what to do about it. However, that is not going to get in the way of our WWE 2K14 season mode. I'm sorry. Anyway, steel cage match, tag team championships. Tons of Funk just won it. But I want to see, if you just play universe mode, you'll find out that there are simply just not title matches throughout the week. They only have title matches on the pay-per-views, which I highly disapprove of. I disagree with that. I think that's a bad system. So I'm going to throw them in from time to time. Maybe not each like Raw or each SmackDown, but they'll certainly, be there. Tons of Funk looks like they have a very early on advantage here. Kevin Nash, Giant. I don't know. Kevin Nash is made fun of a lot. I believe, I don't know the full story, but I believe he tore his quad, like on his comeback after a big injury, which is unfortunate. A lot of people, say Kevin Nash is that good. Whatever. Anyway, that's not important here because everybody in WWE 2K14 is a good wrestler, one way or the other. But I highly suggest you look up on YouTube the finger poke of death. You'll have to put in like Nash or Hogan or something like that, or maybe WCW, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Kevin Nash had one hell of a match with Hulk Hogan for the WCW Championship, and it was very climatic, a very hardcore match, very extreme, and certainly worth the watch if you haven't seen it already. If I remember, I will have it in the description. Anyway. I hope that all of our pay-per-views are going to be as entertaining and fun to watch as Extreme Rules was. Like, I legitimately got into it. Now then, as far as steel cage matches goes, it's generally the first team with somebody out of the cage loses. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense because you think that's an advantage, right? They're one half of the way towards winning, whereas the other team simply just doesn't have anybody out. Well, it's different because, at least when I play, because if you leave your partner in the ring, that's 2v1, right? They get beat up on, one guy can have him while the other escapes. But if that is not how it goes, then it is 2v1. That means that your guy, even if he reverses a move from one guy, he is heavily vulnerable to the other. Now then, what this means is that oftentimes it can play to the disadvantage to get somebody out. We'll have to see if that's how it goes with this match. Man, Michael Cole was bad at commentary. And we haven't had any steel cage matches yet, so I thought it would be a welcome addition. Yes, go get it. It's looking like Tensai is actually going to get out here. It's going to get close. Nah. Now it's looking good for NWO. Never mind. Uh-oh. Brodus Clay's getting jazzed up. Ah, see what I did there? Give me a break, people. Give me a break. I know these jokes are bad. I know, but I can't come up with anything else. Now it is looking very good for NWO. I'm thinking at least one dude is going to escape here. Then again, I could be wrong. Brodus got very close. Just sometimes very close isn't good enough. Oh! Tensai reverse jackknife. Really gonna play to the advantage of... Oh my god. That's hardcore right there. Brodus once again getting very close. But I'm not a play-by-play guy, so I think we are going to have a very good month here. Nash escaped. And unfortunately, I think Scott Hall is... And see, this is what I was talking about here. One guy's going to escape. And now then, 1v1 here. Brodus and Nash have escaped. It's straight up down to Scott Hall and Tensai. They are going to be the deciders. And I'm guessing the first one to land a finisher is probably going to be the ones to get it here. I assume anyway. You know what? For all I know, Tensai might have it here. But it is definitely going to be close. No, he's not going to have it. He's got very close, but he's not going to have it. Generally, that doesn't do very much damage. I hope it doesn't get monotonous here, as they just take turns slamming each other down. Come on, there we go. Yeah. Well, Tensai really has a lot of tattoos. Sort of impressive. Well, it looks like that's it. Is he going to get up? Oh, he got up. Oh! Oh! Oh, Scott Hall messed up there. And there you go, just like that. I think Tons of Funk has retained. It'll have to be a miracle and a half here. Wow. I wish they'd stop talking about empty tanks here. We're trying to watch wrestling. I gotta say, as much as Hall seems to be at the disadvantage, he keeps surprising me. Unfortunately, they do one move and think that that's good enough, when in reality it isn't. Ooh, right on the nose. I feel like the commentary is not necessarily on our level. I don't know if they're watching different matches than we are. Who knows? Really? Anybody got an idea about the commentary here? Is it just, I don't know. Now I gotta ask a for real question. Does anybody else wish JBL was commentating this game instead of Cole and Warrior? I don't even care if there were two guys. I want JBL. Oh no! And NWO have done it. I thought Tensai was standing up at the end. So, one huge ass dude versus another huge ass dude. Very unique match, I guess. So I gotta say, I know I mentioned it before, but Elimination Chamber a few days away, and I think it's gonna be a good one. I really do. All the matches I like, from New Age Outlaws versus the Usos to the actual Elimination Chamber, it's all looking really good. Especially the Shield versus the Wyatts. And I swear to God, if they try and play it off as some type of, like there's interference or something, the shit ends 5 minutes in, I am going to lose it. I've had it with it at this point. But at least it's looking like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are finally going to become baby faces, and I don't want to use that term. It's just a term for good guys, people that the crowd likes. I doubt that either of them will ever be D-Bry level, but Not even a 1 count. It's bad. Wait a minute. Lesnar looks pale, doesn't he? Huh. Rope break for sure, yeah. Who uses a telegraph? Does anybody still? I mean, seriously? Wait. Like, Cole could have said like, "Who?" Instant messaged her. Whatever. So, guys, I've been watching this show on Netflix. Been binge watching. I apologize. It is looking very bad for the animal. Never mind, he got right back up. I believe that move that he just did was called the STO. I'm not sure. Is he gonna get it? Well, no. Batista's just gonna stand right back up. So, for those of you, is Batista actually gonna tap here? No. Okay. Dang, that's a big move. He could have got the pin there. It's not looking. Yeah, that's what I thought. Matter of fact, oh no. Oh! May have. Oh. may have kicked out of the F5. But is he going? I mean, is he got anything left? Oh, oh. Oh, this is intense. Somebody lands one more good move, could be all over. That may be that one good move. Never mind. Now, I talked before about, like seeing somebody do a move and be like, yep, that would have had me right there. Yep, that one would have had me right there. I think so far this has probably been my favorite match. I really like singles in this. I'm actually, I don't know who's going to win here. It's pretty close. Is this going to be it? Not quite two, almost two. That has to be it. Come on. Got his kneecaps. He's done. Inside joke. Jake, if you're watching, it's for you, buddy. Well. So, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with this, but I'm giving my edge to The Miz here. The Miz has had good results thus far in the season, and momentum actually means a lot in this, even though Miz is getting his ass whooped. But that being said, last week on Raw, at least I think it was last week, we saw Miz versus his new tag team partner CM Punk in a winning effort. It was a harsh match, but in the end, the Miz ended up taking the victory. Though, so Foley, I don't think has won a single match, but I think he's only had 2 at the most. I know he lost to Kofi on the first Raw, but I think he's had 2 matches. Anyway, that's not really relevant. So there you go. You know, I heard that Ric Flair actually says something awful about Mick Foley. Or I was reading about it, rather. You know, like I said, I do research for the wrestling videos, just so I don't have to have wiki pages up, you know, and stuff like that as I'm doing the videos. Saves a little bit of time, you know, and I look knowledgeable, and you know, makes I promise I speak well some of the times, even though it's hard to tell. I know. And the Miz is awesome. Guys, back. About time you actually said that in the match the Miz was in, you son of a bitch. Solar plex. You know, if you actually just like look at, and this was something I was thinking about the other day. If you look at like the name of some of the human body parts, you will just laugh and laugh and laugh. I don't know who named the body parts. You know, perhaps we should all blame it on typical ignorant American, whatever. But you know, I never took interest in that type of stuff. You know, I'll take this time to share a quick story that nobody will give a shit about, but I'm gonna say anyway because that's what I do. My dad, right? He wasn't very studious, you know, in high school. Okay, he didn't like school, had bad grades, whatever. There was one class, and it was based around the human anatomy, and that one class is the class that he got 100 in. And he just wants to thank his teacher. I don't know if you're out there. My dad is 58 years old. So, if you're out there, teacher lady, and you're watching my video, I just want to say, good God, how do you do it? Please share your secrets. But, he says he was able to pay such good attention, and he, you know, most people think he had ADD growing up, so the fact that he was actually, oh man, that was cool. He just wants to thank his teacher out there for having a rocking body and keeping his attention. Wow, good play by Foley. Dang. Miz got up. For those of you who didn't know, that was one of the OMG moves implemented. Uh-oh. Miz could very well give up here. They're both very weak. Oh! That could very well be it right there. Well, Cole is kiss ass. I think that's it, gentlemen. Oh! Ding, 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 motherfuckers. And tonight's main event. So, Ziggler, a part of the four-man Fatal 4-Way at Extreme Rules, failed to gain the championship. As a matter of fact, I believe that Ziggler was the one that tapped to Cena at Extreme Rules. So, obviously, counting, let's see, it was also D-Bry and Swagger, I think. Yeah, I remember definitely Swagger. Yeah, it's Daniel Bryan. So, I talked about this last time. We have actually had this main event before. Cena versus Ziggler in a submission match environment. What is important to realize and to remember is that Ziggler, he has no finisher submission move. His finisher is a zigzag, which is, you might actually see it and see what I'm talking about. But Cena, he does have the attitude adjustment, but at the same time, he has the STF. And that means that he has a very strong submission move, which can be used. So, that's something to keep in mind. We're actually going to have a short Raw again. At least short for it. It's approaching 45 minutes at this point, but I guess it would have been longer had I actually gotten the DX thing, well. Listen, guys, this is what we're going to do. It's going to be our little secret, okay? Don't tell anybody. And, we'll get along, we'll be friends, be happy. That's when, and it's looking very good for Ziggler, but if it's like any other Cena match, Cena will get beat on all match, and then he'll get an attitude adjustment at the end and win. Cesaro Cena. Which, Cesaro Cena has to be on the best matches of 2014 DVD. It has to be. I mean, straight up has to be. I don't give a shit. I mean, that's a zigzag right there. Now then, we'll see if Ziggler can make Cena tap. Probably not. Ref's ankles there were sort of in the way. Is he going to make it? Let go. No, Ziggler has not even attempted a submission move, I don't think. Oh. Which kids? In Cena sucks. Like I was saying, kids, important in a submission match. It is important to use submission moves. Now then, we will see if Ziggler corrects his mistake. We'll have to see. Come on, Ziggler. Come on. Ziggler has not even beaten Cena once. And, I don't know why they start you off with this rivalry. I really don't. Uh-oh. Can Ziggler counter? Oh no, no he can't. I don't even care who wins at this point because I was rooting for Ziggler, but the dude won't attempt a submission move. There we go. Oh, no, that's a zigzag. Come on. You got it, buddy. Come on. Come on. Somebody please contact Ziggler and tell him I have a big problem. There we go. Now then, Cena, show us that never give up. Come here. Come here. You let go. Uh-oh. God, I don't know how that keeps happening, but that is awesome. Little glitch. Little glitch. This will probably be it here. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up a little bit. I've been wrong before. Such as right here. If this was a pin match, well, honestly, if it was a pin match, I think Cena would have won. But both of them definitely could have won because, let's see, I believe Ziggler is, ooh, dang. Several zigzags. Very many. Well, I tell you what, I think it's going to be 10 more minutes of this, gentlemen. Okay, never mind. I should have said that shit sooner. Awesome. So we'll go over contenders and stuff like that. Over the Limit is coming up. It's going to be our pay-per-view for the month. We'll check WWE.com. There we go. Number one contender Kane. David Otunga at the bottom still, which is fantastic. Kingston, Miz, Stone Cold, and Michaels. I think the contenders are a little bit messed up here. Huh. Heath Slater at the bottom. Good. Well, I like to see. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Join me next time.